Hey guys, what to trade next week? In this video, we'll discuss very bearish forecast for gold. We will discuss bullish reversal on dollar index. We'll take a look at dollar Swiss pair and discuss consolidation trading. Also, we'll discuss wave analysis on pound Swiss and pound New Zealand. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's start. I want to start our analysis with the pound dollar pair. We are in a daily time frame, and first of all, analyzing the market trend, we can easily spot that the pair is trading in a long-term bullish trend. And what recently happened with the pair? The pair set a new high close on a daily, violating a previous high. And after the price set a new high, the market started a correctional movement. And at the moment, the market is retesting the broken structure. You can see that here we have a very important horizontal support. It was a strong resistance in the past, and after the breakout, it turned into support from where we already saw a pullback. Cheaters, last day of sale, last chance to get 40% discount on my premium educational group. Inside, you will get the access to my daily live streams, you will get my ebook and video course, and as a bonus, you will get lifetime access to my VIP signals group. For more info, check the link in the description below, check my website, it is vasilycheater.com/private group, or text me in one of the social networks. Don't miss your chance, traders. So from that structure, we can look for trend following opportunities, and in order to buy the market from that area, we need some kind of confirmation. And in order to get the confirmation, let's analyze the lower time frames. First of all, a 4-hour time frame. Let's analyze how the price reacts to that structure. You can see that even though the market was falling quite rapidly, once that support was reached, we started to consolidate. And you can see that at the moment, the market is ranging. You can see that the market is very weak. We can spot even more clues analyzing the hourly time frame, because on an hourly time frame we can see the classic example of a double bottom pattern, classic reversal pattern, and that double bottom pattern we will trade next week. And our confirmation to buy pound dollar will be a bullish breakout of the neckline of the pattern to the upside. If the price breaks and closes above the neckline, it will confirm the strength of the buyers, and that will be the trigger for us to buy the pair. Our entry will be the retest of a broken neckline of that double bottom. We will buy from here. Our stop loss will lie below the lows of the pattern, and our first target will be based on that resistance. We have a very important resistance right here, so our first target will be there. And the second target for the trade will be our current structure high. Yes, you can see that here we have very important rejection. You can see that we have a very long wick right here, signifying a very strong bearish pressure from that level. So there will be our second target for the trade. Remember that we will initiate buying only after the breakout of the neckline of the pattern. So wait for the market opening and then wait for a breakout. Also remember that the price can easily drop lower, and if the price sets a new level of lower close here in an hourly time frame, that trading setup will become invalid. The next pair that we will analyze is dollar Swiss. We are in a daily time frame, and analyzing the price action, we can spot that this week dollar Swiss was ranging. You can see that here in a daily time frame we have a narrow horizontal range, and for now the price perfectly respects the boundaries of the range. And depending on the reaction of the price to the boundaries of the range, I see two potential scenarios. First of all, those who are bearish on the pair should strictly look for a bearish breakout of the support of the range. If the price breaks and closes below the support of the range on a daily, it will initiate a trend following movement, and we will expect a bearish continuation at least to that structure support. Concerning the bullish scenario, the breakout of the resistance of the range won't be sufficient. Here I spotted something else. In order to correctly analyze the bullish scenario, we need to zoom out the chart. And zooming out the chart, we should analyze the level highs, because based on the level highs, we can draw a very important falling trend line, the trend line from where bearish movements initiate. And currently the resistance of the range and that trend line compose the zone of supply. It is the contracting resistance that is currently the resort for the sellers to sell from. And those who want to buy the pair should strictly wait for a bullish breakout of that blue area to the upside. We should look for the breakout of that resistance cluster. The daily candle close above the trend line, and that horizontal structure will be your signal. And only then bullish continuation will be expected, and only then we'll expect a bullish movement to that horizontal resistance. So wait for a breakout and only then follow the market. The next one is Pound New Zealand. We are in a daily time frame, and here we can spot that the pair is trading in the long-term bullish trend. The market is very bullish, and here, analyzing just the recent price action, we can spot a very bullish pattern. Here I see the classic example of the cup and handle pattern. Here is the neckline of the pattern, and then here goes the cup, and here goes the handle. And as we know, our trigger to confirm the bullish continuation will be a bullish breakout of the neckline of the pattern to the upside. If the price breaks and closes above that horizontal resistance on a daily, it will initiate a trend following movement. And where will be our next goal for the buyers then? If we look left, we cannot see any historical level right here. In such kind of situation, your best advice is to open the weekly time frame and check if you can spot any weekly structure. Looking left, we can identify that over here we have very important weekly structure resistance. Here it goes, and it will be the next goal for the buyers. So if the price breaks and closes above the neckline of that cup and handle pattern, I would suggest you looking for buying opportunities on a retest, and your next goal will be that weekly resistance. Couple of words about dollar index. And the index was consolidating for some time within the range. You can see that the market was setting equal lows and the price was stuck within that range. And you can see that on Friday, the price formed a strong bullish candle and we managed to close above the resistance of the range. Of course, it is a very bullish signal. And of course, probabilities will be high that the index will keep growing next week. And our task will be to identify the next goal for the buyers. In order to do that, let's open a 4-hour time frame. Here in the 4-hour time frame, I wanted to show you a very important trend line. Here it goes. You can see that that trend line was respected multiple times in the past, and from that important bearish movements initiated. So I do believe that that trend line will be the next goal for the buyers. And on Monday, we will most likely see the retest of the broken structure and the consequent bullish continuation to that trend line. Pound Swiss pair. Here we have a perfect example why perspective really matters in trading. Because if we analyze the price action on a daily time frame from that perspective, we can spot that for some time the pair was consolidating, and then a strong bullish movement initiated, and the price successfully violated that horizontal resistance to the upside. And even though the pair looks bullish, it feels like the bullish continuation will be quite limited, because a bit higher over here we have one more very important resistance. But everything changes once we adjust our perspective. Because if we zoom out the chart and analyze the price action from 2022, we can spot that over here we got a strong bullish wave up. And then the market started to trade within the channel. You can see that it feels like here we have a perfect example of the bullish flag. And you can see that the price successfully violated the resistance of the flag. And now we are retesting that. So from the wave analysis perspective, it feels like soon pound Swiss can start a strong bullish rally. It feels like a strong bullish wave will initiate, and it may happen that the market will go much higher. So never forget to change the perspectives and analyze the market from different angles. The last but not least is of course gold. We're in a daily time frame, and as I predicted, gold dropped again. And I want to remind you that many times I told you that gold is bearish and most likely it will keep falling. And this week, very important thing happened. We got our zone of demand right here. We got our demand cluster right here. That was broken. We got confirmed structure breakout, and that demand cluster now turned into the supply zone. And you can see that on Friday we were retesting that structure and we were nicely rejected. You can see that the wick of that candle is bigger than the body of that bullish candle. Why is it important? It is important, traders, because we see the dominance, the clear dominance of the sellers. And sellers will most likely push gold even lower. And so far, I do believe that the next goal for the sellers will be that structure cluster. We have a very important support right here, very important daily support. And I strongly believe that the market will manage to reach that support. So the outlook is very bearish. And I know that many of you are bullish. I know that many of you want to buy gold. So far, if you want to buy, you should monitor the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, analyzing the price action, we can spot right here that trend line. That trend line so far is the resort for the sellers to sell from. And we see a strong bearish reactions from that. We can even add one more trend line right here, and we can spot that here in the 4-hour time frame, the market is trading within the wedge. So your continuation to buy can be a bullish breakout of the resistance of the wedge. 4-hour candle close above that will confirm the violation, and that violation will most likely initiate the correctional movement at least to that resistance. So these are the scenarios. Of course, traders, everything can happen, so we should consider both the bullish and the bearish scenarios, but I am very bearish and I believe that the market will drop. Checking the economic calendar for next week, I haven't spotted any important dollar related news. It simply means, traders, that probably next week will be relatively calm and that technicals will dominate. Traders, do not forget about big sale. It is the last day of the summer sale, 40% off on the premium group. Check the link in the description below. Traders, also let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Also, traders, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you soon.